All day, all day.
Watch me all fall down.
Watch her all fall down.
Okay.
All day, all day. Ooh, share it to a group.
Share it. Share it.
Share it if you care it.
So welcome you guys to another exciting Feel It Real Fun for you on the 27th of July, 2022.
I tell you what, you're so good at that.
Smiles of Satisfaction. We're working on the title, something about sats.
Yeah, state akin to
soaring.
sleep to the max or something like that. Neville Goddard, state akin to sleep. Anyway.
Okay. That's the title. So go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
That's right. Go there, do that. Oh,
That's right. Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Jumpin' Joe.
Hello,
Weldon,
Jumpin' Joe,
Jumpin'
Alessandra,
Joe Weldon,
Sizzler.
Jumpin' Joe Weldon. Yo, Sizzle Dude.
Yeah, do that. I think I said.
Do that.
Manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Yep, get
and
me
for
some of that.
refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
By the way, during
Hello, my
the day,
shy.
August starts in like 4th. I don't know. It starts on the
Well,
1st.
it's the 27th of July, so it starts in 4 days.
All right. So you got 3 days to sign up. Right. It's going to be a really cool one. Probably one of the smaller ones. So if you want some individualized attentions.
Yes, we like that, don't we?
Right, hit cancel.
Hit cancel.
All right. So today, guys, if you've had problems with the state akin to sleep or try to stay in your state in vain, today's show is going to rock your world. Say it with me.
Rock your world.
That is the rightness,
Hashtag
everyone.
rock your world.
All right. So, did we do everything?
Yeah.
All right. I thought so. All right.
No,
Slow
you
is
didn't.
smooth, smooth is fast, is the
Otherwise,
Sizzler.
why would you have asked?
That's
Okay.
true. All right.
Yes.
All right. So, state akin to sleep. Neville Goddard. People really screw this up by doing some really dumb things, right? So before we go into that, I just want to tell you, you're going to discover today why I am not into. I put on my 8-hour loopy thing, the brainwave recording, right? So I could stay in stats, and it's like,
Yeah,
right?
nah.
Don't do that.
You don't need that.
Right? You don't need that. But anyway, Victoria's going to start with a simple Neville Goddard quote because we love simple Neville Goddard quotes.
We do.
Right? Coral, boom, triple
And
D
Luke,
queen.
your son.
Triple D queen.
Triple D queen.
Triple D
Cheers.
queen. So, well, it's probably contending between
Oh,
her,
Anya,
Anya, and Tabitha.
Yeah.
So the Triple D queens. All right. So,
All
ready?
right. So, Neville said, thirdly, immobilize the physical body and induce a condition akin to sleep by imagining that you are sleepy.
Alrighty, guys. So there's four times that you do that naturally, right? There's more than 4, but we're going to talk about 4. Ready? Because this is so cool. But I want you to notice what Neville doesn't say. Listen to like 4 hours of stuff, smoke a lot of weed, light your candle, right? If you want to, Mary's a Triple D queen as well. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Right? By the time you do all that, man, I've not only manifested a fuck ton of stuff, but I'm frolicking in the meadow. Right? So repeat that quote one more time, Victoria.
Thirdly, immobilize the physical body and induce a condition akin to sleep by imagining that you are sleepy.
All right. Not hard. How do you induce the state akin to sleep?
I know when I
Brainwave
do it.
recordings. Yes.
Like awake at about 4:30 a.m.
Right.
I lie in bed until the body says, no, you really need to go to the loo now.
Yeah. Nice.
But I sit on the loo and it's just like, that's when I feel sleepy. It's just lovely. So
It's true.
yes.
You get it? She's doing it now.
Yeah.
While I sit on the loo, I feel sleepy.
Yeah, it is. It's like that.
So
And then I go and make coffee. But yeah.
I want everyone right now to take a permanent marker, and on the person to your left, write SATS, because we're going to fill in some blanks. Ready? Permanent marker.
Person on your left.
That's right. And if you don't have a person on your left, that's
Thank
okay.
God.
Right?
Would you want to swap seats?
Oh, no. So, Victoria, we got
Yes.
some notes there. Ready?
Yes.
The
we
4
do.
moments, the 4 monuments in time where you naturally experience the state akin to sleep. Ready? Smile. You ever make it to the toilet in time?
Yes. Will I make it? Will he make it? That was his name.
Will he make it? Yep, that's my son. Will he make it? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Now think about this. You sit down. By the way, you're experiencing smiles all the time. At least you are if you're around me. Right? I don't let people slip past. Right? You all know
Because
this.
it is. It's like, will he make it? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Right?
Christ.
It's that state
Yes.
akin to, So
Yeah.
smile. Right? When you ever smile at someone, see, some of them don't smile back. They go, or they do
Yeah.
that. But the ones that smile back, they soften. Number 2. What's number 2, Victoria?
Anchor of accomplished.
You ever accomplish something like Victoria?
Like Victoria.
You ever accomplish something like Victoria does, right? I accomplished something. Victoria. No, but she just put in like 4 days of hell doing paperwork, right? Like getting caught up on the yearlies and the monthlies and the
Yeah,
quarterlies and all that crap, right?
Yeah.
And when you're converting things from US dollars to AUDs
Aussie
and
dollars,
something
all that
else. And then,
triangulation,
so
whatever
it's
it's
like,
called.
alrighty, I just say round up and give them
God.
some extra money. Fuck it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'll give it
Yeah,
to you.
they're not going to
That's what my ex
penalize you.
used to say.
Yeah.
Here's a buck.
yeah. Here's the monies, right? So the first one is smile. Why do you think we call it feel it real fun? Right? Yeah, fun, right? Second one, accomplished. Whenever you feel accomplished about something, okay, it doesn't matter what. What did you do while I was on a lovely call with Triple D Remarkable Adelia, right?
Yes.
And Victoria's out in the kitchen, well, you're just chopping shit, right? And I get off the phone, I'm like, how's it going, woman? And she goes,
Yeah.
she's accomplished, right?
Yeah.
So smile.
Organised all the lunch.
So S is for smile. A is for the anchor
Anchor.
of accomplishment.
Yes.
What's the next one, Victoria?
Thrill of divine being.
Now, see, she's already demonstrated all these, right? Whenever you make it to the toilet in time, Luke,
Yeah,
right?
thank
You know what I mean?
Christ.
Or the tree, right? You and I, we can do trees,
Luke will know.
right?
No.
So when you make it to the tree in time and there's
The
no one
tree.
around, right? And you
The Daphne.
Yeah, the Daphne.
Daphne
right?
bush or
we
the
have
roses,
we have the
that's what you
healthiest
need.
Daphne bush in Australia for some reason, right?
Yeah.
And so whenever you make it, what happens? There's that smile, right?
The anchor of
the accomplishment.
I did it.
Now the thrill. There's always a thrill. Whenever you are naturally experiencing SATs, right? There's a thrill. You cross the finish line. Yay! Got it?
Yeah, warrior.
I am the warrior, right? Some of you guys are going to find out what that means very soon, right?
Yes.
Bang, bang. And the final one?
The final one is satisfaction.
Satisfaction, right? I'm satisfied. A lot of people never get into that experience, right? But whenever you're satisfied and you just go, like Joe Weldon and I were talking about going out to dinner. And he's
It's
like,
very like the anchor of accomplished.
Totally.
So how are they different?
accomplished, I did it. Right? Satisfied could be just, I look out there right now and I go, you know what? Wow.
Yeah, okay, got you.
Satisfied's a little more passive.
Yeah.
So, but if you play with these 4, Coral, triple points for you, with a bonus thing of whipped cream, right? Smile, accomplish, thrill, and satisfaction. Sats.
Yes.
Got it? So we did some calls. We're doing the last call in a 3-call series this USA Friday. There's 2 or 3 spots left. But we explored the prodigal son, then we explored Jacob. We call it the bad boys of manifesting. The prodigal son, he said, give me my money, I'm going to go party with the chippies. And I go, okay, I can get that, right? And then Jacob decided, you know what, I'm going to lie to dad, right, just for fun, right? And then the third one, oh my God, he saw his father's secrets, right? That's the one we're diving into this Friday. But anyway, crass commercial over. So, Victoria, we've got a quote from the Second Son series I want you to read.
I just want to point, I really liked what Joe just said. So there's like the relief of the problem versus the relief of possession.
Totally, yes.
I really love that.
And that's that satisfaction.
Yep.
That just really, 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 like, you know what? I accomplished something today. I did some writing, and I'm satisfied with what I wrote. Now you can take these things, because I tend to pair things up on even and odd ways.
He does.
I am the sneakiest guy in the world, right? Because I'm just fun like that. I'm like Emmett.
Okay,
so from the
from
Second
the
Son series,
Second
otherwise
Son
known as the Bad
series.
Boys of Manifesting.
In the absence of Esau, am I saying that name right?
Yeah, you're close. Yeah, I can mispronounce it that
Close.
good.
You were going to say you're close. I want the anchor of accomplished. So how do I say it?
Get how much fun we're having? By the way, if you play with these
Smile.
4 like I've presented them, right?
Yes.
And you can't find one, you can sneak around in the others. Have you all heard of the pillars of power? We explore those in Dream Driven Day. Right? Most people only have 1 or 2 active. We try to get all 4. But with this here, if you only have 1 or 2, right, you can be satisfied with it. I'm satisfied with it. Fuck him. Right? Anyway.
Okay. So
Stealth.
in the absence,
That's good.
cancel.
Don't screw the
In the
notes up.
absence of Esau, the problem, and with the natural time space established, you invite Jacob, which is the solution, to come to fill this space, to come and supplant his brother. In your imagination, see the thing desired.
A new car.
If you cannot
A new
visualize it,
soulmate.
sense the general outline of it, contemplate it, then mentally draw it close to you. Come close, my son, that I may feel you.
Now, if you want to skip a lot of typing when you're doing the
I
editing,
do, yes.
skip all that and just put that last bit in for all that. Come close, my son,
that I may feel you.
Because
Yes.
that's all Neville expounding upon that. Come
Yeah.
close, my son. So Isaac the father is blind. By the way, you're Isaac, Jacob, and Esau, right? Isaac the father is blind, right? And so he sends Esau out to get him a deers. He's hungry for some deer meat, right? Jacob sneaks in and pretends to be Esau so they can get the blessing, right? And so he goes in and he says something to his dad and he says, come closer so that I may feel you, right? Feeling is really important with this, right?
And I love this because you actually were talking a little bit about this morning, but how it was like you sound like the
You
other
sound like
son.
Jacob,
Yeah.
right? But you feel
Let
like
me
Esau,
feel you.
so you
And
can get the
it's
blessing.
Yeah, I love that.
By the way, this is just like a 3-minute version of a 90-minute call, just this tiny little snip here. But I want you to play with this no matter what. If you get the call, if you don't get the call, don't care. Call's not for sale right now anyway. Will be next week. But I got a lot on my plate. So yeah, I'm going to read these little notes that I got here. Ready?
Okay.
Neville says, feel the nearness of it. Right? So a lot of people, they see a new car.
Yeah, how
Right?
out there it is.
Yeah, look at that.
Got you.
Yeah, that horizontal gaze we kill in Dream Driven Day. Feel it to be in your immediate presence. In the Manifesting Love Pack, we say something about that. Arm's length. Like touching distance. Feel the reality and the solidity of it.
Solidity
of it. I almost grew up in Canada, right? I know how to say words.
Canada.
Yeah, solidity. I actually called it Canada the other day when I was talking to a Canadian. Yeah, I grew right up across the border from you guys in Canada. Anyway, Canada. Feel and see it naturally placed in the room which you are seated. Feel the thrill of the actual accomplishment and the joy of possession. And it's this last sentence. If you want to skip down to something, skip to the last sentences. Feel the thrill of actual accomplishment and the joy of possession. Okay? So, again, you guys that have done Triple D, boom. Just let that expound on your happy chemicals play. You guys that haven't, we still have some spots left. Looks like it's going to be a smaller Triple D with about 20 people in it. If you want more individualized attention, join us. But here's the thing. In Triple D, we always talk about stretching and soaring. I'm a massive fan of that, and I want to explore. So we did SATs. Anybody remember what those were? What was the first one for SATs?
It started with S.
Yes, it did.
Anchor of accomplishment. Thrill of... What was the S?
Smiles.
Smiles.
You want to enter into SATs real quick? Allow yourself to actually experience a smile, right? That anchor of accomplishment, that thrill of divine being. And what's the last one, Victoria? Scroll up.
It is satisfaction.
Right? Boom, boom, boom. So let's dive into SOAR. We're going to explain SOAR. This is Triple D in like 4 words, right? But even though like you get a lot more out of it than you do in 4 words. So, you ready? Stretch and soar. Ready? What does SOAR stand for? We begin with stretching. How does an eagle soar up high in the sky? He doesn't flap all fucking day persisting. Right? What?
You've done it again. Yeah, sorry.
I've done what again?
Yeah, soar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'm clever like that.
I know.
Right? So write these down, right? Okay. Number 1.
Stretch.
Stretch. If you're going to soar, the first thing you got to stretch. You got to get them eagle wings and like Stretch them out there, right? They don't flap all day, right? That's called a turkey, right? Meanwhile,
Ownership.
ownership. Oh, it's for ownership. You either
Yes.
own your day or you don't. And here's the thing. People say, I don't know if I want to do triple D. So let me ask you a question. Do you own your day or not? Right? If not, you might want to join us. If you do own your day, cool, good on you. You might want to own it even more completely. A, accomplished. Again, we've already explored that, but notice if we're going to soar, you got to stretch, you got to own your space. Does an eagle own its space?
Yeah.
Right? Is an eagle accomplished? When you look at right?
Excuse me.
And finally, for the R,
R,
rest.
Yeah.
The eagle, again, he's not, I can tell who's living their dream-driven days, right? They're not stretching. Yep, I know the way that I do things. Well, the way that you do things got you where you are. If you want to get to someplace different or go further, you get to do something different, right? Ownership. Do you really own it or not? I had a lovely conversation with somebody who was in a triple D a little while back, and she's owning some things now. And you can see it. I told her, you're completely transformed. Nice, right? Third one, accomplished. I want you to have specific wins every day. Joseph Goddard method. Again, years ago, the Good Day method showed up in the group. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's useful, but I think what's incredibly useful is for you to be able to go, right? I had 15 specific fucking wins today, versus I had a good day, manifested up a good day, right? I'm a fan of specific events of your day having gone your way. Right? And I'm like that for a reason. That's also why we have a good show today, right? And finally, resting. If you're soaring, notice the eagle is, like I said, he's not flapping, right? If you're doing that, you ain't doing what I teach, right? Yeah, the eagle rests in his thing. What does Neville say to do? Surrender to it until it's like an odor. You ever take an odor in? Mm-hmm. All right, it's not...
There is always that period of rest after all of that.
The Sabbath. Yeah.
Well,
if you don't have it, then you're always looking for signs.
yeah.
Signage.
Yeah.
Not a fan of signage.
That's right.
Yeah, it makes you feel old. Sign age.
Oh, Bruce,
It's like when the moon was in the 7th house and Jupiter aligned with Mars.
Yes.
All right. Anyway.
Okay, so that was our show. Tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bits.
All right.
And I love that, just that last sentence, that feel the thrill of actual accomplishment and the joy, the joy of possession. Like, because if you go into the joy of possession, it has, accomplishment is in that already, because you've now possessed something, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like when you go into joy, rest is inevitable, because you rest in that joy. So, okay, hopefully that all makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. And that brings me to my
hashtag strawberry bit.
So her hashtag strawberry bit is my closing of it. Ready? So people tell me all the time, look, I can't figure out what to imagine. Don't try to figure it out. Right? I often make suggestions, but I often say, hey, only you. Angela Teresa, welcome to the show.
Hello, Angela. I haven't
nice to
seen
see
you in a while.
Again, today. Right here, right now. But this
it's live.
And it is live, Angela. We missed you. I keep throwing shit at you, but you keep moving. Right? Or my aim sucks. One out of the two. Right? Come closer. Right?
Look at Bruce's tail there lapped over my shoulder. It looks like a scarf.
It does. Look at him now. He's going, hey, my mom's touching me. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, I love you, Bobs.
Okay. Ready for
Sorry.
So ready?
Going.
We're talking about sneaky ways to get into SATs and utilize SATs. Right?
Yeah.
And notice the last part of this little quote in Neville's. Feel the thrill of actual accomplishment and the joy of possession. So I get an email the other day. I want to double my income and do twice as good at work and all that dumb shit. It's like radio. So here's what I want you to do. Right? You go out to your car. Would you be driving a different car if you had this? If you were in the yeah, cool. So I want you to go outside and sit in your BMW. Right? So you just finished your day at work. You go outside and instead of sitting in your Ford Pinto, your shit car, you get in your Bimmer and you shut the door. Right?
Yes.
Now watch this. You feel the thrill of actual accomplishment and the joy of possession. You accomplished a great day at work, right? So you've got this thrill of actual accomplishment. Yep, I did it. Right? There's something that happens when you can do 100 push-ups in a row.
And there's that feeling of, this is ace, because there's that feeling of, and now I get to go home. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Listen to her.
I love that.
Listen to her tonality,
Yeah.
the thrill of actual accomplishment, and the joy of possession.
Yeah.
If you find, see, and she's smiling. Let's go back to the top list.
Yep.
Ready? You want her into sats anytime, anywhere, nice and easy. Robin, nice to see you. Ready? There's a smile. There's an anchor of accomplished, the thrill of divine being and satisfaction. When you sit in your car after your day at work, if you just imagine doing that, suddenly you're just slipping right into sats while having your imaginal act. So, no need for 4 hours of brainwaves. If you want to put it on, I mean, hey, clangy bangy, up to you. All right, me, I'm more of a right? Yeah, I feel it while listening to that shit. I like Mark Dockery, right?
I think he's here, actually.
Is he?
I saw him.
I love Dark Mercury.
I
right?
know.
But here's the cool thing, because whenever you allow yourself to experience that, what's it like sitting in my car? You just go into sats, and now you can just take that imaginal experience and use that to roll into your next one. Oh.
Yeah.
When I come back from the puppy park, and the puppies are in the back seat, and I'm happy, I'm satisfied. Yeah, you got it? Notice how this all works together? And I sit in my car, I don't just hit the key, I go, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
All right. Good boys.
Must be people out there. So,
Ready?
while you type in your hashtag strawberry bits, go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Go there. So sign up. You'll get one new one every 48 hours.
Thanks,
Something
Lisa.
like that.
I love that as well. And now I get to go home.
Yeah.
That is just like, after all the sense of accomplishment, the joy of it, and it's like getting in your new, well, it doesn't have to be your new car, but you know what I mean? Just that feeling of now I get to go home.
And you notice that's how you return to your dwelling place.
Yeah.
See, she's demonstrating it.
Exactly.
Right? There's layers to the layers.
Join a 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
You can do that anytime. If you want to join us in Dream Driven Day, you got like 3 days to do it. It begins August 1st, and that's August 1st in both countries. Right? Like there's no other country but both of them. Just letting you know, right?
Yeah. Flea bags. That's right, Joe. And, oh, you a flea bag, Bruce. Are you going to... Bruce, kisses. Come on. Show Joe.
Come on.
Show Joe. Where's Bruce?
He doesn't like that.
Oh, he doesn't like it. Join, and for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. Hey, bonus points today. If you go to feelitrealfun.com, check out the little Dream Driven Day intro video I put up there. Originally, I was putting it up to put onto a web page and keeping it private, but I screwed up the settings. So, coolio. So I'm sharing it publicly. There's gold in there for everyone. So,
Kisses, Bruce.
go out, check it.
Give us kisses. Up here. Where's Bruce?
Well, he's all screwed up because of the celluloid.
Oh, you screwed up. Hey, you were screwed up, dog.
Oh, no. Kissing my dad.
We love Bruce. And we love Emmett, of
I
course.
love you. You're giving me my smile.
Okay, you guys, have a great day
Sense
night.
of
Are we doing a show
anchor
tomorrow? We don't know.
accomplished.
It might be
No.
Joe.
No, we don't do a show on Thursday.
But your manifesting questions answered live.
We'll see you in
2
48 hours.
days. See us.
Alice.